We've got it, the latest and greatest in home security. And I'm talking daytime, I'm talking nighttime. It's our first ever 3-pack that we've ever done under $100, which is ridiculous. I own 2 cameras and they're not even the XL. And I paid $150 for my 2 cameras. You are getting all 3 cameras, and these are the XL. These are the ones with the extended battery. I have to change my battery about every 3 months. These will last you up to a year, and you get all 3 cameras. Mine don't have a spotlight. Mine don't have a siren. I bought one of the original iterations of this. These are the latest and greatest, totally weatherproof. You don't have to worry about anything. You can go indoors and outdoors. These are not solar, although I have a solar panel if you would like one. The reason I love that is because most people put a camera where they don't get sunlight, like me, all right? I have one underneath an awning, and I have one underneath my deck. So neither one of those places gets sun. With these, you don't have to worry about that. When they run out of their charge, which may be once a year on each one, you take it inside, you plug it in. We give you, let me show you what you get. So these are the XLs. These are the big guys. These are about, I would say about 40% bigger than mine. The reason they're bigger is because of that battery that's inside. You don't have to take the battery out. It's a rechargeable battery. It's built in. All you do when you get the signal on your phone that your battery is low, you just take it off its little mount, bring it inside, plug it in. A couple hours, bring it outside, plug it back. You're good to go. You get 1, 2, 3. What makes them so special is that, as I said earlier, my cameras don't do half the things that these do. These work indoors, outdoors. So daytime, nighttime. Because they're not solar, they can go absolutely anywhere. Anywhere you want in or around your house, backyard, you can even put them on a tree without having to get any sunshine, all right? You're getting 3 cameras. You can view your property. You monitor your property. You get instant notifications to your phone or tablet when somebody is on your property. So it's like having a security guard out there. And you can access that information anywhere you are just by looking at your phone and hitting that free Arlo app. Here's just some of the footage that we're showing you of a camera of a crazy little dog doing its thing. And you will get an alert because it's, once it detects motion, you'll get an alert. So you instantly know who is on your property. You will see things that'll probably shock you in the best way, and some things that might scare you a little bit, because there you go, right there. And here's one more thing I'll say. I got to get Julie out because I know Julie has a lot to talk about. But one more thing. When bad guys come to your house, they're afraid of certain things. First of all, light, right? They don't want to be caught by light. This has a spotlight, so even at night, you're covered there. Siren, which you can set off anytime you want. They don't like noise. They want quiet, right? Everything that these have will help you in protecting your home, your family, your pets. By the way, I mentioned that we have a solar panel. If you want to get it, we have it available, and actually it's a really, really good price. I think it's like 35 bucks, which it is. All you need to do with this, if you're going to put this in an area of your house where you want sun and you don't, maybe you mount this way up high, so you don't want to have to change out the battery every year or recharge the battery every year, you can get a solar panel, and that will charge whatever camera it is, and you can use it on all 3 cameras. It connects easily. You can get this one. The item number is there if you want to pick up that as well. Let me get Julie out here, Julie Truster, who is our electronics queen, who knows so much about this, and who I bought my very first Arlos from.
Yes.
And I still have those Arlos 6 years later.
My
still
goodness.
working.
Yes,
Yes.
great. This would be a huge upgrade.
Yeah.
So a couple things about these cameras. First of all, it's the first time that HSN has ever had a Today's Special on the XL. That stands for extended battery life, up to 4 times versus all of the other Arlos. So that's where, Guy, when we're saying you probably don't have to charge it up to a year, you can see it's completely wire-free. It's 2 screws. You mount these anywhere, indoors, outdoors. 2 screws, that's it. All you need is Wi-Fi and a smartphone. Download the free app and you're up and running. The difference in these, it's called the Essentials. It's Arlo's #1 selling camera. Each one has a built-in spotlight. Each one has a built-in siren, and with that spotlight, it turns regular night vision. Remember the old black and white night vision, the gray, where everything looks the same? Yep. It turns it into color night vision. So we have a video of me on my front porch, and it shows traditional, what all the other companies have, that black and white. You've seen those you've seen the footage of black and white videos, and you can't tell anything.
It's a lot of shadows.
It's a lot of shadows and everything. There's you go. That's the original Arlo with the black and white, which there's nothing wrong with it. It's just right there is color.
Wow.
That's what you're getting
Julie.
with these. That's me at my house. You can even see my orange kitty on the ground. So if you have to describe somebody to the police, you can see the color hat, the color shirt, the color shoes. With high definition, you can pinch and zoom and read license plates, maybe see a tattoo, just see more clear. So what I'm gonna do to start it off is I'm going to activate the siren. You're getting 3 cameras and you're getting 3 sirens. Okay, you can have them set off individually or all together. And either you can do it or you can have it where it's completely automatic. Maybe you're out of town. It starts to chirp. And then they go off. And just like you said, Guy, the bad guys, they don't want to see light, they don't want to hear noise. No. And so this has everything that's a deterrent.
Well, and not only that, but the bad guys can see that you have cameras.
Right.
If they come onto your property, and you ask anybody in law enforcement, anybody, what is the most important thing and the best way that they have to be able to handle crime and things like that? It's cameras, obviously. That's why they're in banks. That's why they're in municipal buildings. They're everywhere. Cameras are everywhere. And if you don't have them in your house right now, you are at a distinct disadvantage. You know, I look around my neighborhood, and I live in a neighborhood, there's a lot of big, giant houses, and they have these fancy security systems that they probably spent thousands of dollars on. Listen, you can spend $99 today, and you can get a system that's every bit as good, if not better. Easy to install. Takes you about 5 minutes for each one. Just got to decide where you want to put them. Remember, you can put them in your house or outside your house. I love putting them over a garage. If you've got a back door, look around your house and say, if I was a crook or a bad person, what door would I probably use? You should also put one there. Obviously, entryway. If you're getting deliveries, right? And here's a really good thing. Mine don't have two-way talk either.
Oh, really?
No, they're the original ones.
Guy, we need to get you to
I
upgrade.
know. And I think I might upgrade today because it's, I mean, at this price, it's ridiculous. But you can talk to the people that are delivering. So if you got an Amazon driver, a FedEx driver, you got HSN packages coming, and maybe it's something valuable, jewelry or something, you can actually tell the guy, hey, do me a favor, put it on my deck underneath the grill. You know, you can actually communicate with the people. And it allows you to screen. I will tell you this, when I go to bed at night, I sleep so much better knowing somebody is always watching my property.
Yep.
And you know, it doesn't matter where you live, you can live in any kind of a neighborhood. Crime is everywhere. And, you know, in fact, it gravitates to areas where there might be more money, or there might be, you know, areas where there are cars and things like that. So you really owe it to you and your family to get these. And literally, if you try to buy this anywhere else, Julie, what are these online?
These are $99 per camera.
Per camera.
Yes, and okay, so each camera, it's the lowest price that HSN has ever had on Arlo. They're $33 per camera. You can't even go out there and buy a doorbell camera at that price. Really, really a great deal. Also, Guy, I want to talk about installation really quick. You said it was about 5 minutes per camera. This is so easy. Again, all you need is Wi-Fi and a smartphone. You download the free app. It's 2 screws. You can change your mind. I know we had to evacuate for the hurricane. We moved our cameras around. You hang them up, download that app. It's simple and easy. You're getting 3 of them. The other thing with the old ones, do you have a base station?
A hub.
Okay, a hub, right. No more hub. Each one of these is direct to Wi-Fi. So if you want, let's say you want to give one to Danny, you can keep 2 for yourself, and you can give one away there individual.
You have three separate safety alarm systems here, video alarms. You have 3. You can use them in conjunction with each other, but if you in an apartment, you're like, listen, I only need 2. Give them to a neighbor. I don't care. Give it, you know, donate it. It doesn't matter. Give it to your kids, right? Maybe you got kids at college and they're staying in a dorm or they're staying in an apartment. And, you know, kids are not going to buy a camera. They got money. They ain't buying cameras with it. You know that. So maybe you could give it to your kids. And the nice thing is they can install it easily. They get the app. And now anytime somebody comes to their door, rather than unknowingly just open the door to anybody, they can look on their phone and be like, I don't know this person.
Exactly.
So you are really, every time you answer that door and you don't know who it is, you're rolling the dice.
Yeah.
And Julie, daytime or night, a lot of crimes happen during the day because nobody expects it.
Exactly. If you're at work, and that's the good thing that The videos, you'll see these videos. We're gonna show a lot of video clips. They all hold up in a court of law. The police need those videos. And just like Guy said, during the day or night, Arlo is always watching. Here, that little guy was stealing the Halloween candy. Yeah. Maybe it's just checking in on your kids. Maybe it's bad weather. I know we had to evacuate and keep an eye on our house. Maybe somebody's trying to break in. Maybe you're inside the house. Look at that guy with his underwear. He just took it. Maybe it's silly puppy stuff. Whatever it is,
look at that, throwing the packages.
Yep.
Man.
Arlo is always watching. One thing I'd love to do is, we're talking about during the day, but at night, this has color night vision and it's a game changer. So we're gonna do a live demonstration. Guy, I'm gonna put you to work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my camera around. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a comparison with the HSN camera, which is thousands and thousands of dollars. We're gonna show you what it looks like during the day. We'll do kind of a split screen so you can see. Okay, so on the, let's see, which one's the, Arlo is the left. Okay, they switched it up on me, sorry. Arlo's on the left, and what you're seeing on the right, this one right here, well, yeah, that's the HSN camera, thousands of dollars. This is during the day. So over here, you can see the field of view is 130 degrees. This is the Arlo right here. Full color, I can pinch and zoom. There's Guy, I'm pinching and zooming. You can see what he looks like. You would expect a high definition camera to look like this. Watch this live. We're gonna dim the lights. Watch this, watch what happens. Okay, did you see Guy and I disappeared? That's the HSN camera. This right here, that is the Arlo camera at night. Think about your backyard, your front yard. At 2 a.m., 3 a.m., how dark it is. Your camera's gonna look like this. This is what you're going to see. Now, I'm gonna, look at this. Is that Guy or what?
Look, you can probably read my wristwatch.
Oh my gosh, look at guys, look at the watch. This, again, this is how dark it is in the studio.
Look at the color in the background.
Yep, look at the color in the background. I can see your peachy shirt.
Yeah.
I can see Guy's watch. Look at that right there.
See what time it is.
If you had to describe, he had a silver watch on. He has a peach shirt, not a black shirt, not a gray shirt, not gray jeans.
And he was wearing a microphone for some reason.
And he had, right, he has a microphone. Exactly. I can also tell how tall he is.
Yep.
You can see how tall he is.
See now,
I can see
this shirt,
color.
Julie, this shirt would appear white in a black and white camera.
Yes.
And you could tell I'm wearing a peach colored shirt.
Exactly, you'd kind of be all gray.
Yeah.
You're all one color.
You wouldn't know what color my jeans were.
And what's great in the high definition is you can pinch and zoom. So again, what you're looking on your screen, this is the Arlo camera right here at night. It's pitch dark in the studio. The one on the right that you're looking at, that's the HSN camera, that's thousands of dollars. And obviously we dim the lights and so you can't see. That is called color night vision. It is a complete game changer. You know the regular night vision. Here it is again. That's traditional night vision, what all the other cameras have and what the original Arlo. This is color night vision. It is a game changer. So at night, you can give a better description to the police if you need to.
I love it when I travel. Like when I go on vacation, because you know, I was up in a ski trip. I check my house every day.
Yeah.
I have one camera that's pointed down on my front door because I want to see if I get packages. Because if I do, I can always call my neighbor or I can call my pet sitter or Danny, whoever's home, and I can be like, hey, can you grab those packages? You could never do that before. Those packages would sit there, and somebody can swipe them. Listen, this is not a luxury anymore. This is a necessity. Everybody should have a security system. And here's another thing that I always talk about. And you know, my Facebook friends know this, but I have a threshold alarm in my house. If you don't know what that is, that just means somebody's got to break in, set off the alarm. I think that's a little too late. If somebody is in your house and you get a warning, an alarm or whatever it is, they're already in the house and they probably have about 30 seconds to a minute to steal anything they want before they have to leave. They know what they're doing. If you have a camera and somebody is on your property and you get that warning, you will know ahead of time, which doesn't put you or your family or your pets or anybody else in peril. You are indoors, they are outdoors. And remember, these cameras will work, indoors or outdoors. In and of themselves, they are not solar cameras, they are rechargeable batteries built in. We do have a solar panel. If you want to put one like above your garage and you want to put a solar panel out because you know it's way up high and you don't want to have to get on a ladder every year, you can use that for that. But none of these require sunshine, which means they can go absolutely anywhere. As far as installing, I mean, it's ridiculous. You literally, it's a couple of screws. And you put this wherever you want to put it, and then your camera mounts right to that. And you can articulate it any way that you want, in any direction that you want. So you set it up basically how you want to have your camera system set up. And like I said earlier, when you get a system like this, you know, whether you are traveling or whether you're alone, maybe you're an empty nester, maybe you lost, you know, a spouse and you're a little nervous about it. This is a way to get peace of mind back. And I will tell you, when we first launched these years and years and years ago, I got them right away because I was like, I've had 3 or 4 things stolen off my front porch, especially around the holidays. There was actually a couple arrested in my neighborhood 2 years ago. One was on a bike and they were following an Amazon truck.
Oh gosh.
And they had a car.
I read about that.
They had a car that was about 100 yards away, trailing them. And what they were doing, they were running on my porches and throwing it in the car. And I swear, and I remember reading it. It was in my neighborhood. And I'm like, I can't believe people are that clever, but they will find a way. But if you have a camera parked out in front of your house, in front of your driveway, in your backyard, why would anybody want to come on your property if they know they're going to be identified? Nobody. It is not only a deterrent, but if they do come on there, you are instantly notified. It's never too late, right? If you don't own cameras, this is the best way to go as a starter set of cameras, because we're going to give you all 3. I got the lesser model years ago, and I paid $75 per camera. You are paying $33.33 for better cameras that do more, that have the siren, that have the color night vision. Mine doesn't have night vision, all right?
Yours has night vision, not color night.
Doesn't have the color night vision. In fact, if you tried to buy these anywhere else, and we have the exclusive deal here, or you even get I love this too, that you get the Arlo sticker, put that right in the window, all right? You will pay $300 and change, $339, because we have the 4 months of Arlo Smart Premium, and then you also get the cameras. That would be $339. If you buy them here, it's $99. My producer is Rob, the amazing Rob, and he just told me we are about 55 to 60% sold through already. I don't know how many more shows Julie has, but these are going to go quickly. And talk to your insurance company. You might even get a deal. You might even get a break on your insurance if you've got cameras there. I mean, what insurance company would not want you to have cameras at your house?
Exactly.
Right?
Yes, and the police, they want your videos. They do. They love it. They come by. You all know that. They want the videos. The videos hold up in a court of law. The other thing, each camera, the field of view, that's how wide it reaches, is 130 degrees. So we're going to do a demonstration. Again, here's the camera, completely wire-free. You can mount these anywhere, indoors, outdoors. You can, if you just want to put it on a shelf, it stands up on its own, or you can mount it like this. But what we're going to do, I want to demonstrate the field of view, because this is crazy with one camera. Think about your front yard, your backyard, a side yard. Do you have a 2-car garage? Do you have a 3-car garage, 1-car garage? I want you to see with the one camera here what it looks like. This is, again, during the day. Are we live? Let's see. Want to make sure. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll bring you right back. I want to show you the field of view, and then we're going to show you how big in the studio. Okay, so this is the Arlo camera. Guy, what I'm going to have you do, see the yellow couch over here?
Yeah.
I'm going to have Guy go over there, and I'm going to go, here's Guy, right there. He's walking over, and I'm going to go over about here. Look at this, and then we'll show it with the HSN camera, if we could, just to show you how far. This is with one camera. So your backyard, I'm just showing you. I couldn't throw a ball to you, Guy. You're so far in the studio. And you can see up in the rafters.
You are probably 70, 75 feet away from over there.
Yep.
Think about that. I mean, that's bigger than most areas of a driveway.
Yep.
Even when you think about a backyard swimming pool, and by the way, great as a monitor for your pool, all right?
Yes.
Anything. If you've got pets that you put out in the yard that you want to keep. I mean, I cannot imagine anybody talking themselves out of having cameras. If you already have them and you need more, best deal anywhere in the country right now on Arlo, okay? If you don't have cameras, this is the best deal anywhere to get started with Arlo. And you will be so excited. I know you're going to be checking your phone every day. Because when you get cameras, you check your phone every day. You're like, I got to go look and see what's going on my property. And it always makes me feel good. When I was in Vermont, I had it aiming at, like I said, my porch and my car. Because I'm like, I don't want people to steal my car, all this stuff. And I had one there. And then I have one that goes like to the backyard and through the deck so I can see that entryway. But I need a camera on the side yard, because I always say to people, if somebody's gonna break in, they're probably not gonna walk through the front door. So you should really have a camera on sliders. You should have a camera on French doors.
The
You should
back
have one in the
door.
back door.
Yes.
You should have one in a yard. If you've got a garage, you know, people forget about the garage. You know how much stuff is in your garage that people will steal? And they always think, well, they're not gonna have cameras or an alarm in the garage.
Right.
But now you can have that. And remember, indoors or outdoors, about a year on the rechargeable battery. And the battery will recharge again and again and again and again. You don't ever have to worry about that, all right? All you do is bring it inside, plug it in, 2 hours, 3 hours, you're right back online, you put it right back outside. It's that easy. Easy to install. Do you remember when we used to sell security systems years ago? It was a Uniden, I think we did. We would have one camera. You had to have a hub. You had to have a, you know, because they didn't have Wi-Fi, you had to have a hub.
Batteries.
You had to run a wire outside your house all the way to the camera.
Yep.
Which I was always like, yeah, but what's to keep somebody from just cutting the wire?
Right, that's
Whereas
true.
with this, it's wireless. So they're on camera before they even know what's going on. You've already got a video image of them. We've got a way you can store those videos if you'd like, but you are prepared. And you know, Julie talked about the hurricanes and the bad storms that we had here. And the people that made out a little bit better were the ones that did some sort of preparation, right? Get a little head start. That's what this is. This is preparing in case something bad happens. You know, there's an accident, or there's you know, somebody trips on your property and they're trying to sue you, and you're like, I never saw anybody there. Or you're trying to prove that your neighbor or somebody in your neighborhood is stealing your newspaper.
Yeah.
Or somebody, even worse, maybe not worse, but I had a neighbor, I didn't know who it was, that was putting their dog poop bags in my garbage can. And I'm like, dude. And you know, to this day, when my dog goes, I bring that bag all the way home, because I'm like, I wouldn't want somebody else's dog grab my. But what now?
Because you were a victim of that.
Yeah, and I'm like, now my garbage smells like dog. You know what? And I don't want that.
Right.
We're joking around, but it's all serious stuff. You really need to do it. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family, and I mean, just to protect the neighborhood. You know, if your neighbors have cameras and you don't, guess what? You stand out like a cherry on a cake. Hey, there's the house that's not protected. So get in with it. We are very busy right now. I knew we would be. It takes about 10 minutes. And everybody's like, I got to get these. I got to get these. And remember, we do a 3-pack because obviously it's a better bundle. But if you don't need all three, none of them need Wi-Fi. They work with Wi-Fi, so none of them need a hub. So they don't have to work together. They can, which means you could give one to anybody you want.
Exactly.
Or
If
two.
you don't need all three, you can
Right.
give them away. Lowest price per camera that we've ever done, $33, and they are the XL. That's extra long battery life. The battery inside of it is 4 times longer than our original Arlo. So depending on where you put it, it can last for up to a year before you have to recharge it. A couple other things, we're talking how installation is so easy. Now, if you get it home and you have any questions about anything, did you know, Guy, that for the first time ever for our HSN customers, we have a dedicated hotline that you can call and talk to a live person. So that's a great thing. You can see the number right there. Call and ask them a question. The other thing that we have, when you get this home, you're going to get 4 months of Arlo Secure, and that's their subscription. Now you get 4 months free. That's where they store those video clips in the app. And that's what those are the video clips that the police want. Those video clips tell you if it's a package at your front door, a person, a vehicle, or an animal. After the 4 months, if you don't want a subscription, you are under no obligation to buy. And maybe you just want to have a subscription for the front. You can talk to a customer support person from Arlo if you have any questions about it, but it's up to you to decide. There are no fees with Arlo if you don't want to. But then if you want to keep those stored video clips, you can take advantage and decide what package you want. Okay, a couple things I'd like to do. If we could show.
By the way,
and by the way, all the videos that you're watching, they're real videos, real people, and they were sent into Arlo. If it's someone doing something bad, they were all caught. This guy's just putting his package down. Watch this. In a matter of 5 seconds.
Gone.
Gone. During the day.
TV.
He just
Bye.
took a TV. Yep. He just took a TV, and that's how quick it can happen. So whether it's during the day or night, now you have the night vision in color that you can see the bad guys. He's gone. This lady was stealing mail. To your point, Guy.
Isn't this the lady that gets in a van? It's like a soccer mom.
That's another one.
Oh,
the
my
soccer
gosh.
mom's coming up.
Well,
Hold on,
who
you
would
have to wait for the
right?
soccer mom.
It's the perfect disguise.
Yes. Look, watch, wait for soccer. Here's soccer mom.
Well, you can check this out.
Yeah, she pulls up.
And this is real video. We didn't make this up.
Right.
She's like, see ya.
She just stole a package, and since they backed up, they got the license plate number. So she got caught.
Yeah.
She was prosecuted. These videos hold up in a court of law. Take advantage of that Arlo Secure. Okay, what I would love to do again, let's do the field of view, and then I want to show you the field of view with one Arlo camera, and then we're going to dim the lights because I want to show you what the color night vision is again, what it looks like. Again, it's not that black and white gray night vision where you can't see anybody. Full-blown color. At 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in your backyard, your front yard, your garage. Okay, so here's, right there, this is the Arlo camera, the field of view. Okay, so what they're gonna do, on the left is the HSN camera.
Yep.
On the right, this is Arlo. Now what I want, let's dim the lights.
And you want me to walk back over there?
Yeah, or maybe, you can stay there.
Okay.
Maybe come up here, because I'm gonna pinch
front.
and zoom.
Okay.
And I wanna show you. So the Arlo camera will dim the lights, and we're gonna show you what happens. The one on the left is thousands of dollars. That's like a real studio production camera.
Well, it's built in to screen out light.
Right,
You know,
and we just went dark.
There's nothing there.
Yep, we
And
just
yet,
went
look,
dark.
Here we are. Watch the color.
Okay, so watch this.
It looks like it's
This
daytime.
is full-blown color. This is at night. You can see my hand is pitch dark on the left. That's how dark it is in the studio. That's with the studio camera. This is with HSN. I'm gonna pinch and zoom. Look at Guy, in the dark. This is called color night vision. It is a game changer in the industry. It really is. No more infrared night vision in the black and white trying to figure out what's going on. Full-blown color, and that's what these cameras are known for. Field of view is huge. You can see up in the rafters at HSN.
And that's your whole property.
That's your entire front yard, your entire backyard. That's Guy in the dark. But now with color night vision, you can see him.
All right, listen, Rob is keeping me advised. Again, we're halfway sold out, more than halfway sold out. We are doing this not only at 50% off, but we're also doing it with free shipping and handling. You got to try these. I'm telling you, they are easy. If you're not a techie person, you'll love these even more because all you do is you pick a place to install it. It's a couple of screws, put it up on the wall, you can put it outside, you can put it in a tree, you can put it anywhere you want outdoors. It does not need sunlight. It's not a solar camera. We have a solar panel for the cameras if you want to buy it. It's only like 35 bucks if you have an area where you're like, I really would like one here, but and I'd like to not have to get on a ladder to change the battery every year. We have that available. Thank you, Rob, for popping that up, $34.99. I mean, with the money you're saving today, because it's 50% off, get a solar panel.
Yeah, that's also, the solar panel is the lowest price that we've ever done here at HSN.
Solar panels are expensive.
Yes,
I know. And
exactly.
all you do with this just goes right in the port into your camera and it recharges it through the sun. So you never, ever have to worry about charging that particular camera. That's the one that I would put up high. You know, have your, whoever's good on a ladder and installs it, and then you never have to deal with it again.
You never have to get on a ladder again and charge your batteries. It's the longest life battery. Each camera they call it an XL, extra long battery life. Also, every camera has a built-in siren. So you have 3 sirens, 3 spotlights. You have the color night vision. Each camera, they are completely wire-free, 2 screws. I know when we evacuated during the hurricanes, we repositioned all of our cameras so you can move them around. I'm gonna take this camera and put it on the table here. So if you just want it inside, you can put it just like that. Or you can mount it up here outside, 2 screws. If you want to take advantage of the solar panel, we have that too, lowest price ever. If you have any questions about anything that we're talking about, I know it's a lot of information, and you get it home and you don't know where to start, call that 800 number. That 800 number is just for the HSN customer.
Yeah, it's really
nice. Which I love that,
So if you have any questions, you're good to go. Listen, I'm going to create a scenario for you, and I just want you to think about it. So let's say it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You're in bed with your partner or sweetie, whatever it is, or you're by yourself, and you hear a noise outside. Now, the reaction would be, what is that noise? Oh my gosh, right? And then you would get up out of your bed and you would look outside and you would be like, what is that? If you don't have a camera, again, you are rolling the dice. If there is a burglar on your property, somebody trying to steal your car, they're gonna do everything they can to get out of there. If you have cameras, you are instantly protected. First of all, they'll probably run because they'll see the cameras, but also you have video documentation of whoever it is out there. And please, 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 if you're scared, do not open a door. Call 911 if you don't have a camera. But if you do have a camera, you can say, oh, you know, it's my crazy kid that left his key out and is trying to climb through a window. At least you know. I mean, what's nice about these cameras too is that most of the stuff that you'll see is stuff that's actually quite enjoyable and entertaining. Oh, good.
Yes.
My package arrived.
Yep.
Oh, great, the mail's here.
The kids
oh, great,
coming
the
home.
newspaper's here. My kids just came home. When Danny was little, that's why I got him, because Danny was a young teenager, and he was coming home. You know, he'd get off the bus, and he'd walk home, and I wanted to make sure that he got in at a certain time every day. So I knew, like clockwork, to check my camera, and I'd be like, oh, there he is. He just walked in, and I'd get a notification that he was there. If you don't have that, then you're really literally, like I said, rolling the dice. I mean, this is a way to protect yourself. This is a way to sleep great at night. I mean, when you think about it, you got 1, 2, 3 security guards in your house, and they are always watching, 24/7. So you are always protected. Installation for all 3 probably take you 30 minutes at the most, all right? Because you just got to figure out where you want to put them. And then how long does it take you to put a couple screws in the wall? Indoors or out, okay? And that's another thing. I said to Julia, I do love the fact that these are indoor-outdoor cameras.
Yes.
You can make one of them solar if you want to.
Yeah.
But I like indoor-outdoor because I have cameras that are just indoor cameras, the old ones. Remember the old Canary cameras that we used to have here? And I had one, and I loved it, but it was only interior.
Right.
You could never put
had
it
to
outside.
plug
You
it
had to
in.
plug it in. It needed a hub. And I don't even use it anymore. I actually took it out of the wall. I don't even use it because I have the Arlo cameras outside. And as
Yes.
I've said, way more important to have cameras outside than inside.
Yes.
Way
and
more important.
Whenever we go out of town, we do put one of ours inside.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody would break in while we're gone. But remember, you have 3 sirens with each one of them. You have built-in spotlights. Each one has that XL camera, the XL battery, where it's 4 times longer. And then they all have the color night vision. You can maneuver it like that so you get the perfect position. We are able to evacuate and be out of town and still keep an eye on our house, which is just huge peace of mind when you have to leave your home and you have no idea what's going on. Let me show you in the app what it looks like too, just so you can get an idea. It's compatible with Apple or Android. It's a free app. And I have the Arlo doorbell. And then I have the 3 cameras right here. You can, the garage, front porch, so you can personalize it. You can set it up, completely customize everything. I'll go in, I'll show you live at my house right now. But I like that you can see all 3 at the same time, and then you can expand and turn your camera this way. So this is the live feed at my house right now. And you can pinch and zoom. Let's see if I have a package. No, there's not a package. I can pinch and zoom. Look at this. Across the street.
That's crazy.
I mean,
you can almost see the license plates. Look at that.
I know, you can almost see the license plate.
That's got to be 150 feet away.
Yeah, and let me zoom out again. So again, each camera, the field of view is 130 degrees. That's our entire front porch. There's a car that just went by. Here's our flag up here. But this is, think about this, your front yard, your backyard, the side yard, maybe facing the cars. In our neighborhood, I'm like, Guy, we don't have a gated community, so people just come up and they see if your car is unlocked. And if it is, they just help themselves inside. It's an easy target. So maybe have one facing your cars, the front of the house, back of the house. Remember, you can move these around because they are completely wire-free. So you can put them anywhere as long as it has Wi-Fi. That's all you need. And then you can test it. You can leave peace of mind. You can be sleeping peace of mind. And then this right here shows the black and white, the old infrared. Watch it switch. There it is. That's color night vision.
That is great.
At night, you can see that that's a girl. You can see the color of her backpack. If you have to describe that to the police, you have the video evidence. You can give a better description.
What a feeling that is.
What a feeling. You can pinch and zoom and see license plates.
You're not a victim.
You're not a victim.
And that is, these cameras puts the great thing that we just both kind of combined to say, it puts you in control. And you are no longer a victim. It was funny because I ordered the thing that was, one of the things I remember that was stolen off my front porch years ago was I had a Weber grill and the actual grill was shot. It was all rusted out. So I bought a new grill plate basically to put in. And when I called them and they were, because I didn't have any cameras, and they're like, we delivered it. We delivered it. We have the address, all this stuff. I'm like, well, it's not here. They're like, well, somebody must have stolen it. And then I was like, good. I hope they get home and they're like, what am I going to do with this?
Right.
I risk going to jail for 5 years for a piece of metal.
Yeah.
But it could be something very valuable to you. It could be something very personal to you. It could be packages that maybe your mom sends you, and you want to know when it gets there. You will know exactly what time, because these are all, like, everything is in real time here. You could be in California, and you could live in Connecticut and be like, I want to see what's going on in my property. Pick up your phone, look at your phone, hit the app, look at your property. And remember, you'll have 3 different camera views. Another thing I love about Arlo is they give you all the information on each individual camera, the health of the
Yes.
camera, the battery life of the camera,
Yep.
all that. So you know when it's time to recharge. You have all that information
That comes on the app.
that comes on the app.
Yep.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it. All right, we are down to our final 5 minutes. If you are concerned about your property and you're thinking, you know what, it's time for me to get some cameras, this is the best deal that I think we'll do the rest of the year, because I've never seen a 3-pack under $200. This is a 3-pack under $100. And each camera is its own security system. So if you only need 2 and you want to give one to your kids, you can do that. If you want to give one to grandma, you know, it's something we never did, but I always wanted to put a camera at my mom's house, but we never did it. You know, we thought about it, and I was like, because she had a lot of her medications were being delivered, and all that stuff was being left on their front door. And think about it, if you're in a condo, it's like when we were kids, we'd always go to the condos for Halloween because we knew it was money in the bank. You got more candy than you knew what to do with, because everybody had a bag out or whatever. But think about the bad guys too. They like to go to condos because they're like, there's like 30 deliveries a day in this one building.
Right.
So
That's
they're
a
going to steal
good
from
point.
you. Right?
Yes. And so if you do give one away, each camera has a built-in siren. Each one is completely independent. So if you don't need 3 at $33 a piece, again, I know I've said this earlier, but it's cheaper than a doorbell camera at $33. Each one is individual, wire-free. Each one has that built-in siren. I'm going to blast the siren again, and you can have it, if you have all 3 at your house, you can have maybe one set up to go off, or you could have all of them. If you go out of town and maybe you want one in your backyard because you're gone and it detects motion, it can go off automatically. It starts to chirp. And then it gets louder. So you can either have it set up to where it's on its own doing that, or you can do it yourself.
So if you're going
You
on
could be in
vacation,
bed.
if you're on vacation, it'd be a good time to get the automatic alarm set up.
Exactly.
Yep.
And maybe just in your backyard, because you may have deliveries in the front yard. But you can pick and choose. You can completely customize everything. If you get in the app and it's confusing, call the 800 number and a person will walk you through. They'll answer all of your questions. I love that. That dedicated line is just for our HSN customers. Do we have time to do the color night vision again?
We got about 4 minutes left.
Okay, we'll do that again. And Guy, I'll have you step back. So you're used to seeing black and white, that gray in the middle of the night. You see the bad guys, they've got their hoodie on and you can't see anything. Everybody looks the same. Everyone kind of looks gray. Okay, what we're gonna do, oops, let me turn it around, Guy. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera around so you can see.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit. By the way, you can move it up or down.
Yeah, you can move it up or down. This is what it looks like during the day. So full-blown color. What you're seeing on the left is the HSN camera, and we just disappeared with the camera.
Gone.
This is the Arlo. That is color night vision. It's a game changer in the industry. Total color. You can also pinch and zoom. I'm gonna pinch and zoom on Guy. There we go.
Crazy.
Okay,
Look at how clear it
officer, that is Guy Yovan, right there.
Well,
That is Guy.
Yeah, he's wearing a pink shirt.
Pink shirt,
Look at that, glasses.
Look at his watch.
See, you wouldn't pick up all that stuff from way far back in black and white. You'd never see it, right? It would all fade away. So you're not only getting great cameras, you're getting cameras that are gonna cover you in any situation, daytime, nighttime, wintertime. If it's pouring rain outside, right? You know, bad guys like to come out in the snow too. They're like, hey, nobody's out, let's go. You are covered around the clock. Our value is ridiculous on this. Our price is $200. You're getting them for less than $100 today. If you try to buy them at retail, they're $100 a piece. You're getting all 3 cameras. You get all the setup, all the hardware, the chargers, the plugs, everything that you need. We have a solar panel if you'd like to pick that up as well, but your value is over 300 bucks. And you're getting it today for $99. Here's everything that you need. So you have individual charging cables, all your cubes to be able to charge them up, and then your 3 bits of mounting hardware. We even give you the Arlo sign, which by the way, put that in the most visible place of your house. Like if you've got a front door, right on the window. Mine is right on the window as you step onto my front door. So you're looking at it and you're like, although the camera is up there too. But I honestly, if you want to sleep better at night, if you want to feel that you're safe, it's the #1 thing you can do to protect yourself is cameras. Ask any police officer, ask fire department people, anybody, all right? And they will tell you having a camera is everything. It gives us that instant sort of printout of what's going on your property. And then, unlike a regular alarm where somebody has to break in, which I'm telling you, I never understood that. I get it. It was the first thing. All right, somebody broke into my house. Eventually, the cops will get there. The bad guys will be gone. Or they'll have already done some damage inside. You will know before they get in the house because it'll set off that alarm on your phone or your tablet, and you will get fair warning that somebody is invading your property. And it might be a good person. It could just be, somebody that just showed up to your house. I had a car. This is funny. 4 days ago. It's about 7 o'clock at night. I walk out, I look out my front yard, there's a van in my driveway parked with nobody in it.
Oh, God.
I went to the camera, I looked, and it was a lady, and then she walked to my neighbor's house. She thought my driveway was my
hers.
neighbor's.
Oh, God.
I called the cops, it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
But I knew it wasn't anybody bad. I was like, it was a real estate person.
Okay, just a mistake. Simple
Mistakes,
mistake, but
yeah,
now
yeah.
you know.
All right.
If you have any questions, remember, call that 800 number.
All right, remember, 3-pack. Don't forget about the solar panel. If you want to pick that up, it's only $34.99, 7,820. Already spoken for. This is on its way to sellout, and it's free shipping and handling. All right. Hey, we got, Julie, did you know we had craft clearance on hsn.com?